All right, so now when we have seen what we're going to be building, let's go ahead and get started by creating a new project. So I'm going to set this aside and let's go ahead and open Xcode, File, New, and I'm going to select New Project right here, and it is basically going to open this window. Here we're going to select iOS, App, click Next. And we are going to be basically filling out the information about this app. So we're going to name this Weather App UIKit Final. Okay. If there is any team, go ahead and select that. Organization ID, once again, this needs to be something unique. So your reverse domain name would work, because combined or combination of organization identifier and product name basically turns into the bundle identifier, which is a unique identifier for the App Store. So if you're planning to submit this app into the App Store, you are going to need a unique bundle ID. Okay, and this is unique throughout the App Store, which is why it's recommended that you use your reverse domain name, because domain name is your own, so you can actually make your entire bundle identifier unique. Okay, for the interface, we're going to select storyboard, and language we're going to leave it as Swift, testing system none, and storage as none. Okay, clicking basically next, we'll click next button right here. And the system will ask you to save this project at a location. So go ahead and save the project at the location, and I'll save mine and resume the recording. Now, once the project is created, it's going to land on this screen, where first thing we need to do is we're going to actually select iPhone 16 Pro iOS 18 as the simulator to test, and we have basically everything ready to go. Now, Xcode, when you're building out the project, it'll give you some files by default. So you have the app delegate, you have assets folder, info.plist, launch screen, main screen, scene delegate, and view controller. Now, most of the UI, or all of the UI, we're going to be building using a programmatic approach, and there's a little storyboard to use, and that storyboard use is going to come into play when we are designing our launch screen. And here we are only going to drop a single line, like, calling the name of the weather. Okay, this is the screen that shows up when the user first launches the app, and the app is basically setting up in the background, fetching all the information and loading all the assets in the memory. Okay, so this screen shows up at that time, so it's a startup screen, and it's good to have, like, your app's name in there. So that's the only case where we're going to be using storyboard. We're going to leave our main storyboard reference, because we're going to again repurpose the view controller, but all the UI that we're going to be creating is going to be programmatic. Okay, all right, so with that, our project is ready and set up. So we're going to start in the next video by creating a location manager, which is going to leverage the CoreLocation to fetch users' current location. And we're going to basically use this file that we're going to create in order to fetch the information about the current location for the weather information. Okay, so I will see you guys in the next video, where we're going to be creating our CoreLocation manager.